All right, Shalom, to Brother Jamar from the Phoenix camp. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the brothers that are doing this work in true sincerity. Let me jump right into the scripture. This is Isaiah 24 and 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So who is the they? Well, the day is number one being Esau, Edom, always referred to as the so-called white man, or the people of leprosy. They are the day. They are the ones that are ruining the earth because they have possession of the earth, according to Job 9:24. And under their rulership, the earth is defiled. Let's get that word defiled. It says profane, defiled, polluted, corrupt. Be profane to be godless. So this earth is godless, Esau has made America, specifically America, a godless world. This is nothing but like the brothers always say, this is America, nothing but a big market, a big a consumer mentality. The God of America is the dollar, and the religion of America is consumerism. It is a defilement of everything right, pure, and holy. It is a defilement of everything righteous. It is a godless society. It doesn't take much to see that. And this is all under the hand of Esau Edom. It says, the earth also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance. What ordinance was that? Was talking about the law, statutes, and commandments. They have changed the ordinance. They went through every possible. They got the book and they just went opposite of it, basically. And they did it on purpose. Broken the everlasting covenant, therefore has the curse devoured the whole earth. That's the curse devoured the earth, Salakia. Let's get that word curse. Those come from God, from man, excretion. Let's get that word excretion. See what that means. This is the word execration from the West 1828. It says the act of cursing, a curse pronounced imprecation of evil, utter detestation expressed. So imprecation of evil, utter detestation expressed. So this is what Esau has done to the earth, man. Let's go back to this is what Esau has done to the earth. They have made it evil. They have defiled it and made it evil under the inhabitants. Those inhabitants being the those that are in charge of the earth, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called leprous man, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate or held guilty. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. And how's that going to happen? Well, one way is going to be by those nuclear missiles here in America, 200 million of them, according to the Book of Revelation, and those concentrated lasers from the chariots of the Most High, man. So this is a future judgment of America, man. This is because they have defiled the earth, they have transgressed the laws, they have changed the ordinance, they have broken the covenant, they done wickedness, basically. They corrupted the laws. And with that, we get Genesis 6 and 12. A few simple scriptures. This is Genesis 6 and 12. And it says, Yahweh looked upon the earth, and behold, it was corrupt. Let's get that word corrupt. It was destroyed, corrupt. It was decayed, to be marred, to be spoiled, to be injured, to be ruined, rotted, to pervert, corrupt, deal corruptly, morally, to spoil, ruin, destroy. So this place is in that state, the same state, because Scripture says that's in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So this place is an even worse state than it was in the days of Noah. It is totally corrupt in every definition of the word, and you're gonna see that. You're gonna see that corruption. You're gonna see that decay. You're gonna see that extreme wickedness being displayed more and more as we continue on in these last days. For all flesh shall corrupt its way upon the earth. And that's the same way it is in this day and age, man. That's why there's only a small remnant of men that pursue righteousness. And it's only a small remnant of men that follow this truth. Speaking of the elect, the 144,000. And the 1/3 that follow, that are close to them. So this is how the earth is corrupt before Yahweh. So the earth was also corrupt before Yahweh. The earth is filled with violence. Let's get this word violence. Salak. I just want that one word. There we go. Wrong, cruelty, injustice. And this, yeah, hey, man, that ain't no joke, man. This is an unjust world. There's injustice in every, and there's injustice that you don't even know goes on. There's injustice being done to you that you don't even realize or recognize. Because if you realize and recognize the great injustice that is done to you on a weekly, daily basis, just by living here in America, then you wouldn't stand for it, man. But there's a great injustice, man. There's a great injustice going on. There's a great inequality, you know, and Esau's known for that, man. He's all about injustice. They Esau like to paint himself as the land of the free, the home of the brave, justice for all, and so on and so forth. You know, Salak, so on and so forth. But this is a corrupt place, man. This is a place of extreme injustice. Salak, there's some kind of delivery at the door, but anyways, I'm gonna keep on going with the lesson. See how we looked upon the earth, behold, is corrupt, for all flesh corrupts its way upon the earth. All flesh, all people, the whole mankind, have corrupted. There's nothing but defilement here in America, man. There's nothing but idolatry. There's nothing but wickedness. It's to the fullest extent right now. It's to the fullest extent. The righteous, the small remnant of men, they're not going to bow down the knee to Baal. The 7,000 men, they're not going to bow down the knee to Baal, or those complete number of men. They're the one. There's going to be a remnant set aside that's not going to be corrupted or be drunken with the wine, or the virgins. Pretty much, they're not going to be in bed with these other philosophies. Let's go to Numbers 35 and 38. This is Numbers 35, and I said, no, yeah, 33, Salak. It says, Numbers 35 and 33, it says, so ye shall not pollute the land where you are. So that's an ordinance. That's an ordinance that was given in the law. Ye shall not pollute the land where you are. For blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So that's a great judgment on Esau. That's a great judgment on the man of leprosy. That's a great judgment on the man of sin. Esau, Edom, his people. They have polluted the land. They have defiled the land. They have spilled blood upon the land. So the blood of Esau, Edom, the blood of the leprous man is required by the hand of the Most High. That's going to come in the form of judgment. It says, so you should not pollute the land where you are, for the blood, it defileth the land. So that blood defileth the land is talking about the spilling of blood. That's talking about the murder. That's talking about the murder, the genocide of you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. There's going to be a answer to all that. There's going to be a recompense to all that. Esau's going to pay. He's going to pay double, as a matter of fact. So this is a great judgment, and these at least they know that. They know the wickedness they have done to the so-called black, Latino, Native American. They know the millions and millions and millions of lives that they murdered, that they killed, and all the blood they spilled. They know that there's an answer required. They know that they're gonna answer for that in the form of judgment to the Almighty Power. It says 34, therefore ye not therefore the land which ye inhabit where I dwell, for I the Lord dwell among the children of Israel. That just concludes talking about this book's only for the children of Israel, but the point is in verse 33, man. Esau's gonna pay for that. Esau's gonna pay for what he's doing. Was that I'm gonna get Salak. This is Leviticus 18 and 24, and it says, defile ye not ye yourselves in any of these things. So we're not supposed to be partaking in the wickedness of this world. And that includes the holidays, that includes the dietary laws, that includes everything, man. To the best of your ability, you should not defile yourselves with the abominations, the wickedness that goes on here in America, man. To the best of your ability. We living in hell. This is a condition that we're living in, and it's going to be almost impossible not to in some way, shape, or form. Keep yourself away from sin because it's everywhere. But the Lord knows the sincerity of your heart, man. You can control the controllables, like they say. You know not to eat pork. You know not to engage in any illicit behavior or conduct or behavior that contrary to law, statutes, commandments. There's things that you can do. And things that we can't do. Like for instance, working on the Sabbath. Wearing mixed fabrics and so on and so forth, and other laws that we can't keep because we're in hell. The Lord has given us grace for that. It says, defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. So all these things, all the abominations, all the wickedness, all the corruption, all the pollution, we are not to partake in that. That's why the scripture says, envy not the oppressor, that you none of his ways, the oppressor being the man of leprosy, Esau, Edom. Instead, I'm going to get a few more scriptures. I'm going to close it out. This is Romans 13:2. It says, whosoever therefore resists the power, resists the ordinance of Yahweh, and that they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. And who are those that resisted? Who are those that went against the power? Who goes against the law to its commandments? The man of leprosy, he changed the times, he changed the laws. He went back to Isaiah 24:5. Let's go ahead and get it. There was a fault on the Hammonds to rub because they had transgressed the law, they changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. So they resisted. They resisted, man. Going to Romans 13:2. Whosoever therefore resisted the power, and who's that? That's Esau Edom. He resisted the power. He went contrary to the power. He rebelled against the power. Resist the ordinance of Yahweh. And they that resist shall receive themselves damnation. Let's get that word. Judgment. And we just went over how judgment's going to come over here in America, man. With that being said, this is what's coming to America, man. This is a separation. This is what separates, a man of the Lord from the rest of these heathen and these wicked, these sons of the wicked. With that being said, this is a real quick lesson. A few quick scriptures, basic scriptures. Most I willing, it was edifying. So I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Call Allah Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But let's keep on pushing. Shalom.